All right, so I'm out in the woods on my favorite trail. I've shown you this a few times before on some of my videos. This is actually where I did the Clips versus Flats challenge. And we always come around this turn and ride around this big gigantic rock. I got my buddy Lance Trappe here, and I've sucked him into helping me try to build a line so we could figure out how to get up onto this rock and over it. We're thinking up the face, onto the top, then we'll need to figure out a way to get down the backside. We'll probably do that by stacking some rocks. We don't want to build like a full-on stunt. We want to build something that you could ride kind of on your normal trail rides or whatever. So it'll definitely be tricky. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll give this a shot and we'll show you the build and we'll show you our attempts and failures and successes. What do you think?
You need speed. You need probably more of a takeoff, and then you just gotta go for it.
All right, so when you build stuff like this, it's not really a science, it's more of like an art. So we did a little bit of discussion, but what's the thought process here? So you come around this turn, and it's a slight uphill. So speed's obviously an issue, but you do have this kind of a little bit of rise right by your foot.
That's what we're working
So we're kind of thinking that rise is a good start to go up here, because a lot of times when I ride this trail, I like fantasize, like maybe you could possibly get up this, but the problem is there's no run.
With enough speed, it becomes more doable.
Yeah, with enough speed, everything's possible. So we're gonna just start stacking some rocks. We'll put this on a time lapse so you can watch the build. And then once we get something kind of roughed in, we'll give it a few attempts. Sound good? You don't look very positive. All right.
That's all part of the process, man.
All right, let's give it a shot. All right, so quick progress report. Found a couple rocks that look okay. What are you thinking, LT? Sort of looks like a little bit of a kicker, but not remotely stable yet or anything like that. So we got to get some dirt to fill into there. I guess, you know, we don't want to screw up the trail that was the original trail, so we still want to leave room. And you don't have a ton of speed, so normally if you had a bunch of speed, you could make a steep kicker and have it real far away, but this isn't the case. So now our biggest problem is just finding dirt around here. It's kind of hard. I think this is our buddy John coming, so we'll get some footage of him telling us how stupid of an idea this is. Yo. Nothing to see here.
What's going on?
What's up? You know Lance?
Hey, how's it going? Tell me.
What's up, Sam? And then figure out a way to ride down the backside.
Alright, see you guys later.
Alright, see you,
Have
dude.
fun.
Okay.
See you later on.
Alright, see you, dude. So we got our kicker, and there's the rock. It's not the most stable thing yet, but I don't know how much time and effort we should put into it until we figure out if this thing's actually going to work. So I think now it's more about figuring out how we're going to get speed to get into this thing, and then rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. And if you've noticed, I'm not clipping in today because I plan to be jumping off my bike quite a bit. This is the normal trail, but it's kind of got these roots right here, which is where you'd really want to lay into the power. So I don't know if that's better, and then try to start pedaling, or Lance was checking out a wider line over here. That could be an option. So maybe the wide line could be the best. So the normal run-in wasn't working, so we made this outside line where Lance is coming. This is basically where you're making this move from. If you come out of this turn and you get a couple good pedals in, you got a really good shot. If you don't come out of this turn with a couple good pedals, you don't really have a shot. Come up short, which is most likely gonna happen for both of us the first few times. Hopefully you'll land here or there. And a lot of times when you're trying stuff like this the first time, You're always looking for your escape route as much as you're looking for your lineup.
That's the smart way to do it, because this is not a given.
He's already calling out the multiple test runs. All right, get on the gears, get on the gears.
I didn't get it.
Came in too tight.
It's definitely scary, and I might be kidding myself, but I feel like you could give it like the most half-hearted attempt ever.
You don't want to hit it without your weight at all and then immediately flip on your back on that thing.
Right.
You can't just hit it anywhere.
Right. All right, attempt number 2. Dude, you are like hauling, and then all of a sudden, like you get here and there's like no speed whatsoever. All right, attempt number 3. Nice. Dude, that was a very, very good attempt though.
The speed dies quick. Up there. Up there. Yeah. That's gonna be real high. Bam!
So, when I came around the turn, I somehow snuck in a half pedal, so I got one extra half pedal. And that time when I got here, it felt like I had the speed. That was 100% just getting the pedals right. And I had the chance to watch Lance try it 3 times and realize what wasn't working. And then I try a little bit different. And this is definitely the kind of situation that when we ride together, you'll try something over and over and over. And then I guarantee in the next try or 2, he definitely gets this. Pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, pedal. Oh, dude. This is where the move is made. Nice. Oh. You think he's got it?
Yeah. Lance Trappe.
What do you think, Tony?
Trappe got it.
You think he's got it? Nice. Oh. Nice, man. Nice, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Guess what? Now to build the backside. So it looks like if you came down this ridge, you could put something right there.
I wanted to make a ride up and over.
The kicker is looking good. We finished this sweet roll down up the kicker onto this rock. You're gonna hop, 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 all trial style. And then you come over here and then you got this roll down that we built. It came out super sweet. And that will circumvent the normal trail that always went around this rock. And I always thought it would be so sick to go up and over it. Now we gotta try to get the whole entire line up, over, down the backside. Let's go. The second you see somebody do it,
You gotta want it.
it totally
It's all about the motivation.
makes, yeah. That was awesome. So the line worked. What do you think?
Super fun.
It was a lot of hard work, but
The roll down's beautiful too.
yeah, sweet. Good work.
All right.
Hope you liked it. See you on the trail.